Hey, how's everyone today? It's Courageously Living You. I'm Audra, and
I'm Sandy. Good to meet you today. Yay!
yes, who's excited for their day, right? Who is ready to launch into their new goodness of today, remembering who they are, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we forget like who we are all. I think we wake up every day not remembering who we are, and we need to start remembering, which is you are enough, you are worthy.
Yeah.
And the topic today is about seeing the new in you, seeing and remembering.
Start out with what are you seeing, though, is the question.
Yes.
What is your view of the world when you get out of bed?
Yes.
What are you seeing to start your day? What does seeing look like in the morning? Those are all important questions for yourself to inspire and motivate you into doing your dream and living your dream. And you can't live your dream without, I don't feel right today. I think I'll need a 20-minute nap, or, just getting discouraged. You're already discouraged before you start your day. And it's so important for you to see, because seeing, you can sit down in a pause moment and see your day created, that day, that moment, on what it's going to look like. It's going to look like a crowded restaurant, if you have a restaurant. And people are going to be funny, and they're going to be ready to eat, and my waiters and waitresses are going to be happy. That's what the seeing, the visioning, the imagination, and bringing it all to your front and center, because that is your energy then.
Yes.
And that's so important. Plus, you'll end up laughing at yourself and with yourself that, oh my gosh, if I saw this every day, I'd be running to the office or running to the restaurant.
Running to the restaurant and running online, right? The engagement online. You see everyone commenting. You see them asking you questions. You see giving them the answers. You see yourself
Your
tuning
Zooms are
in.
happy Zooms.
Yes. Everyone's excited to be on there. They want to hear from you. They want to know about you. They just are thrilled to get to know you. And that's fun, right?
Yep.
And just really sharing from your heart is, I think, one of the big keys of that too. Tuning into your heart and sharing. It's okay to have these thoughts, but how can we flip it and switch it?
Right.
And see differently? How do we pose something differently?
Yep, exactly. And that means you using your imagination, which is how you got the dream of why you're in the business you're in.
Yes.
So you go back and reflect on, why did I do this? What did it look like? Before you even opened a door, lifted a pencil, or drew out an office, it was all up here.
Yep.
And you were seeing it as vivid as if it was built.
Right.
And as if it was finished.
You were creating it as the little 5-year-old, which is our inner self, which is like, oh, this is so fun, and I can put a desk here, and I can put a coffee pot here, and I could have the espresso machine here because I want to see people. You had all of that in your imagination before you started building your online business, building your cafe, designing your restaurant, like how it would be, how the people would enter in. Would there be a desk there? Would there be the oh my gosh, who's the gal that can't think of the name? The hostess. There it is. So how do you want it? You need to go back to seeing it how you want it. Just because you're 5-10 years into it doesn't mean you let go of that.
Right. That imagination is critical to be reviewed every day. And especially on the days when you feel like, oh, something's off. Sit down and get it right back on.
Yeah.
And it's as easy as that. And then once you have 1 or 2 things in place for the day, your day is set to be moving ahead.
Right. Just how you make the little snowball, right? It doesn't start off with like a big boulder, right? You've got to start with the little tiny and then roll it and then roll it and roll it.
Right.
But once you create the snowball and you start rolling it, you create the momentum, and then you build the snowman.
Yep.
So start your day like that and have fun with that, and come up with some playful things you can create and enjoy and remember.
Right. That's the way to do it. Because even if you're in an office, and it's your office, your business, You can put the desks any way you want. You can place anything anywhere you want it that speaks to the beauty of your dream, that speaks to the structure of your dream, that speaks to your employees. All of that is in that dream. You have every detail. You can't, I know I can imagine it because I did it. But what I'm saying is to you, it's all there. It's all ready to go. All you have to do is push the go button and start with 1 or 2 things. And all of a sudden, you switch the energy because now the dream is the imagination of what you're manifesting. And it's that close to it. That close. Dream manifestation.
Yep. Yep. And stay in that reality and just keep going in that reality. And sometimes it might take like just shifting a piece of furniture somewhere, and that will help too, like the visual part of things, or coming up with something, a different idea, or just play with it, have more fun with it.
Yeah, because if you think and you have a cafe and you're thinking of what do I need, sit down and say, do I need a better sandwich? Do I need a different salad? Do I need a special? Ask yourself the question so you can talk about it to yourself, because your imagination has the answer. I notice in all the restaurants right now and cafes, there's citrus salads. That came up somewhere which was never even existed a couple years ago.
Right.
Never even
heard
of
or
it.
Fruit in the salad or nuts in the salad. That was never back in the day, right?
No,
it was a basic salad.
And
so.
somebody imagined that, and all of a sudden it was on menus, and that's what people were starting to crave. So you're ahead of the curve, and you don't know it.
Yep.
Because your imagination is way ahead of the curve, and you are fueled with that. That's why you have the business.
Yes. So take that and run. Leave comments below. Like, subscribe, and share. We're trying to build our channel, and we would just love and appreciate that. So we will talk to you soon. Enjoy your day and keep thriving.
Absolutely. Go get it. It's there.